Drug repurposing, the identification of new indications for existing drugs, is emerging as a faster, cost-effective, and lower-risk approach to drug development. Amid rising R&D costs and regulatory complexity, pharma firms and biotech innovators are increasingly turning to data-driven repurposing powered by artificial intelligence. In this report, we explore leading examples of drug repurposing enabled by AI, examine the role of mechanisms to protect and share intellectual property, and discuss how the integration of legal and regulatory considerations can drive successful outcomes. How drug repurposing works. At its core, drug repurposing involves leveraging the known safety and pharmacokinetic profiles of existing compounds to match them with new disease indications. This approach significantly reduces the time and cost associated with bringing a drug to market while mitigating risks. Techniques to identify drug repurposing candidates include molecular pathway analysis, phenotypic screening, real-world data mining, and AI-based in silico modeling. Successful drug repurposing requires 3. Mechanistic overlap between diseases, computational target indication predictions, preclinical or clinical revalidation, and IP and licensing agreements between originators and innovators. Real-world evidence, IP-integrated repurposing success stories. 𝗦𝗨𝗖𝗘𝗦𝗦𝗘𝗦 Viagra, original developer, Pfizer. Original indication, angina, hypertension, repurposed for erectile dysfunction. Later for pulmonary arterial hypertension as Revatio. IP settlement, Pfizer retained core composition patents. Secondary use patents were filed for 𝗨. Revatio was launched under a distinct NDA, new drug application. This illustrates intercompany repurposing with clear internal IP segmentation for multiple indications. 2. Thalidomide, sedative, original developer, 𝗥𝗘𝗣𝗨𝗏𝗏. Repurposed by Celgene, now BMS, new indication, multiple myeloma as 𝗦𝗨𝗏𝗏. IP strategy. Celgene secured method of use patents and orphan drug exclusivity in the US via FDA. A strategic settlement enabled Celgene to pursue development while indemnifying 𝗥𝗘𝗣𝗨𝗏 from liability. This model shows IP partitioning via indication-based licensing and regulatory exclusivity. 3. Amantadine, influenza, original use as an influenza treatment. Repurposed use, Parkinsonism as an antidyskinetic, 𝗥𝗘𝗣𝗨𝗏𝗏, Parkinson's disease. Repurposing developer, Adamas Pharmaceuticals. IP settlement. Adamas pursued repurposing through extended release formulation IP and secured method of use patents. The original compound patent had expired, demonstrating formulation and delivery innovation as a new IP pathway. AI and Insilico Medicine in drug repurposing. AI is revolutionizing drug repurposing by accelerating the identification of candidate molecules, predicting off-target effects, and simulating clinical outcomes. Tools such as network-based learning, gene expression profiling, knowledge graphs, and generative models allow rapid hypothesis generation at scale. Insilico Medicine integrates biological network modeling, which predicts drug-disease interaction maps, deep learning on omics data, which finds phenotypic and molecular overlaps, and real-world data mining, which identifies treatment effects in large patient datasets. Top 3 AI leaders in drug repurposing. 1. BenevolentAI HQ, London, UK. Model, knowledge graph-based AI to map disease biology to therapeutic space. Key deal, AstraZeneca partnership in CKD and IPF. Identified a novel JAK inhibitor candidate. IP strategy, co-development agreements. Shared IP for novel indications. Licenses revert to AZ after milestones. 2. Insilico Medicine, HQ, Hong Kong/USA platform, deep generative models for target and molecule generation. Repurposing highlight, identified potential antifibrotic roles for oncology drugs. IP strategy, builds new IP around target molecule pairs and licenses assets, runs internal clinical pipeline. 3. Healx HQ, Cambridge, UK, focus, rare diseases via AI matching of drug profiles and patient phenotypes. Case study: Fragile X syndrome candidates within 18 months. IP strategy: partnership-driven development, co-ownership or exclusive licensing with academic contributors. Strategic management of drug repurposing with IEP model. An IEP or intellectual property and equity participation strategy balances risk and reward among stakeholders. IP sharing: original holder retains core patents. Repurposer licenses for new use via royalty-bearing agreements. Equity participation: original IP holders may acquire equity in the repurposing venture or vice versa, aligning long-term incentives. Settlement terms include rights reversion clauses, milestone payments, co-marketing or co-development rights, and indication-specific exclusivity clauses. This framework ensures both innovation and commercial viability, especially when small biotech or AI firms identify new uses for big pharma legacy assets. Conclusion: drug repurposing, especially when powered by AI and supported by strategic IP settlements, offers a powerful lever for both innovation and commercial success. As data richness increases and platform capabilities grow, integrating legal, regulatory, and translational science early in the process through models like IEP will be essential to unlock the full therapeutic and market value of existing drugs.